Welcome once again to the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. The lights are on, chairs are set up, and we're ready to go. Another week in July, right smack dab in the middle of summer vacation for a lot of folks. Kids are loving not being in school. School is but a distant memory, and we can just get some more hot weather. Hey, kind of a decent weekend. We split that. Nice Saturday, cooler and rainy on Sunday. As we welcome you to the Beach House Beach Bunker. Coming up on the show today, the Coldplay Kiss Cam cheating scandal is now a video game. We'll give it a whirl this morning. A video game? How does that work? I'm not seeing any more memes, by the way. Kind of dried up immediately following the event, right? Oh, my God, it's still everywhere. It's crazy. Also, Superman is still tops at the box office. He is the Superman and continues to rake in the big dollars. In fact, when we look at the top five movies from the box office this past weekend, like all of them are remakes. That doesn't matter. People are liking it. The top 20 tourist traps in the U.S. We'll touch on that this morning. Also, I'm getting a lot of questions, a lot of DMs over the weekend about the $250 visa integrity fee that the Americans have put in place. Basically, you have to pay to visit America now if you're not Canadian. There are a few exemptions. Canadian-born citizens are exempt, and Canadian residents are not. And so there is a lot of concern about this. And it's a $250 fee that has to be paid. If you are a Canadian citizen with a Canadian passport, I want to say off the hop, you don't have to worry about this. But there's a lot of panic, obviously, with the people like to travel. And there's some people that would like to, go to Vegas or, I don't know, hit the U.S. Gulf Coast or go to the Big Apple or something, and they don't need another fee tacked onto it. But I'll tell you, it is not happy days for some other countries where that fee is getting tacked on. Anyway, we'll talk a bit about that. And last week it was the Gen Z stare. More Gen Z. I guess this is where we're at. Is it's kind of quiet, middle of summer, picking on Gen Z. Apparently, Gen Z, two little bits to talk about today. Apparently, they're spying on each other willingly, knowingly, ably, the spying generation, Gen Z, and they're killing off traditional polite phrases like, excuse me, and they're trading them for other phrases. We'll talk a bit about that this morning as well. All coming up on the show. Again, things are quiet. People are on holidays. They're enjoying their vacations. And I apologize. First couple days of your week this week, if you're on summer holidays, it's not going to be ideal. It is going to be rainy and cool, actually, for today and tomorrow. High of 27, tomorrow 21 for Tuesday. Our normal, we're supposed to be 25, and we have really struggled to get to that normal the last little while. July has really kind of let us down for the most part. It has not been scorching hot. Now, if you don't like the heat, you're okay with it. But for those of us that have been kind of waiting for summer to really kick in, now it might kick in for us late this week. The forecast is calling for 25 on Thursday and then 29 on Friday. There we go. And Saturday, 31. So we'll have some rainy days. Give us some moisture, help those crops to grow. I'm hearing farmers markets are insane. The produce is fantastic. Apparently, this is the year of the cucumber. You heard it here first. Cucumbers are coming in big. Oh, yeah. That's why there's a lot of smiling faces. Because the cucumbers are huge. Must be a combination of the right amount of dryness and the right amount of moisture. The cukes are kind of big. They're coming in strong. Oh, I love this time of year. Fresh vegetables. Oh, be making some pico soon, I think. Hey, how was your weekend? Hope you had a nice one. Hope you had some fun with some friends, got some food in you, had the chance to visit someplace cool, maybe someplace close to home or far away. We are going to check the mailbag shortly, and in the meantime, get ready for yesterday's good thing, which encompasses the entire weekend. We start with a little bit of positivity. People type in GT and then let us know what was awesome from their weekend. And we talk about that to start the day, start the week on a positive note. It is Monday, and it's like it's a hard Monday. It's a July Monday. Why am I working when others are at the beach? They're at the cottage. Why am I working? And if you're not working, sit back, kick back, enjoy your Baileys and coffee this morning. And we are also jealous that you are just sitting back and enjoying that Baileys and coffee. We will enjoy it with you. Road Reverend and Cheryl in this morning early on Twitch. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Road Reverend. Tracy Rogers here on Twitch to start the show. Good morning. Patricia Ann Heffron is over on Facebook. Hi, Pat. Good morning and nice to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Same with Loretta, who's over on Facebook this morning. Zumba Bernice is here on Twitch to say good morning to everybody, as is Janine. Janine is over on Facebook. Hope you had a good weekend, too. Big North Dakota State Fair weekend open for another year. Jelly Roll was sold out. Phenomenal. Got some pictures, a little bit of video. This guy's lost a lot of weight, man. He's looking good. He's doing good. Everyone loved the show. It's just packed. Just packed. And we had some Sunseekers take in the State Fair parade. You should see the haul of candy and toys and stuff. It's unbelievable. Richard's here this morning. Good morning, Richard. Happy Monday. It's Facebook Monday. Have an awesome day. Coffee in hand. Quentin is here on Twitch this morning with KD4380. Nick is here too on Twitch to say good day. I thought I could rely on my ruggish good looks forever, but I guess I have to go back to work. Big dreams in a small town. That's what that is, Nick. Big dream. I never stop dreaming. Duh, that's what Journey says. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. Living in a lonely world is Molly. Molly is over on Twitch. Hi, Molly. Good morning. Richard says, enjoy the weather. You know what's coming in a few months. Oh, big time. A few months. We're talking weeks. We're in the middle of July. You know what? August can have some hot days, but I'll tell you, we've seen some freakish stuff come in September, even late August. So you are absolutely right. Let's enjoy whatever we have. When the sun comes out, get out to play. Get out there. Get out to play. Boss, I'm sick. I'm not feeling it. I got to get out in the sunshine. Need my vitamin D. Nick is saying, you mean I could have had Baileys in my coffee the whole time I was on vacation? He totally wasted his vacation. Nick, just tell them that you're not ready to come back. It's 2025. It's just like, I'm not feeling it. I am not feeling it. Gen Z does it all the time. They're like, my feelings. It's all about my feelings. I'm feeling like I need some Baileys. So I'm feelings like I'm not going to comes as into workses. Megan's over on Facebook. Good morning, Megan. Hello. Cindy's here too. Hope you had a nice weekend, Cindy, over on Twitch. Good morning. Good morning. Nick gets mad at Richard for bringing up the fact that winter is coming. This is, you know what? These are the days where, I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you. The beach bunker is not as packed with people as it normally is on a snow day. On a snow day when it's minus 60 and, you know, we have kids not in school and the snow is blowing and people are looking for some kind of mental health relief in the form of a beach and some ocean waves, they'll stop scrolling and stop on the show for a little while. And the beach, the chat gets really busy with people. But, you know, we've got some nice beach weather, and especially coming this weekend. 25 on Thursday, 29 on Friday. That's going to be great. So let's just focus on the next couple of days. We are going to get towards the weekend, and the closer we get to the weekend, the nicer the weather is going to get. So there we go. All right. Why don't we just jump right into yesterday's good thing, because I got a few things to get us started on yesterday's good thing. Yesterday's good thing. Had some friends over on the weekend, had a brisket in the smoker. There was some libations to be had. Here's me and my good friend Steve. And, of course, everybody's doing this. Everybody. No, it just so happened that we were hanging out, and then all of a sudden it's like someone caught us there. They caught us at the brisket table. Oh, my God, and we had to quickly duck. Everybody is doing this now. This is what you have to do. Everybody is doing the picture. The Coldplay picture. It's made our summer, hasn't it? It's made our summer fantastic. The Coldplay picture. It is everywhere. Even Ernie and Bert are doing it. Oh my gosh. And Bert is not happy because, Ernie is, they're everywhere. These pictures are all over the place. I think I've just about had enough of this couple, actually. I think the internet just crushed us with stuff after that happened, hey? And it's just like, can I get into my feed and not have any of that stuff? That would be kind of cool, but it's definitely hard to find. And Coldplay is actually issuing warnings now before they actually go out into the crowds and say, hey, we're going to be doing the Kiss Camp. This is at the baseball parks over the weekend, and some people are really getting into it at the actual Kiss Camps. They're just pretending like they're not supposed to be there. Very nice. Yeah, look at us. Oh, we're not supposed to be here. So this is the thing. This is what you're supposed to do. So if you get on a Kiss Cam at a hockey game this season, that is the it thing to do. You're supposed to duck. Like you've been busted and you're not really supposed to be there. That's so. And if you stop and you actually kiss your partner, you're doing it wrong. That's not what the cool kids are doing. The cool kids. Anyway, it was fun to have some friends over and have some laughs and talk about some of the craziness happening in the world. It was really awesome. So, that is part of my good thing. Good things are coming in. Oh, I lost my spot. Hang on a second here. Oh, there we go. Nick is here with a GT. So my cousin performed. Oh, wait a second. Where's my good thing? Where's my good thing? There we go. My good thing. My good thing. My good thing. Yesterday's good thing, Nick says, saw a cousin at the Music in the Park event at Rivers this past weekend. Nice. I got to get out to Rivers. That's beautiful. It's beautiful this time of year. The Peace Gardens are beautiful. Rivers is beautiful. Oh, man. Clear Lake is gorgeous. We are at the height of summer. Everything is in bloom. All the flowers are out and in full bloom, and all the cucumbers are big and juicy. Big and juicy cucumbers. Farmers markets are going. Cindy's GT, Friday free steak supper for hubby's work. Ho-ho! Free steak supper? That's all right. And then Sunday did a baby shower and made a couple apples and a diaper quad. And you sent this over. These look great. I love these are pinwheels. We do these at Christmas time. They're so special. Oh, I want some. Is there cream cheese in these? Oh, pinwheels are so good. They're so delicious. Oh, that looks good too. Although, what's that green thing? What's that green stuff? Is that a new kind of pepperoni? Green pepperoni, nature's pepperoni. I don't recognize that. Is that jalapenos? Is that a new kind of jalapeno? It looks like a vegetable, something like that. A vegetable, vegetable. I'm not familiar. I don't know such a thing about a vegetable. Very nice, very good work there. Very good. Megan's GT. My son Rylan came home from Borden, Ontario camp yesterday. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Out in Borden, Ontario. And I bet you he's all shoes are shined and hair is cut. And he is, oh, man. We're going to talk about Gen Z not being polite anymore. That's the opposite. Rylan comes home. He's ready to rock and roll. Although Cindy says no pictures of the steak, and I'm not going to lie. That's what I was kind of hoping for. I was hoping for the pictures of the steak. That's okay. Hey, that's all good. Oh, there's the diaper. What do you call that? A diaper stack? A diaper cake? A diaper quad. Oh, I see. Like an ATV, a diaper ATV. What a cool gift. And diapers are not cheap, so that's about the price of a used quad. Actually, all those diapers together, diapers are not cheap. So that's going to cost a few bucks. Cute, excellent, that's fantastic. Well done. You were very creative on the weekend. Very creative. Yesterday's good thing. Hank says we were at the Jelly Roll concert over the weekend. This is at the North Dakota State Fair. There is Henry and Mrs. Henry there enjoying the show, and he has a picture of a completely packed full house at the North Dakota State Fair. There was not a seat to be had to see Jelly Roll on Saturday night. Sold out show. The weather in Bismarck, though, holy cow, did they get hail? I think it was Bismarck. I thought I saved that. Hang on a second here. Yeah, no, this is, where is this? This is, I'm sure this is South, oh no, sorry, this is Fargo. I don't mean to laugh other than it looks like snow. This is not a good thing. This is, although Kelly is saying, send this up to Manitoba so we can put our damn forest fires out. No, Kelly, we want the liquid version of this. We don't want the white. This, you need a snowplow. South of Fargo, bad hailstorm. Can you say insurance claim? That turned the damn ground white. That is crazy. Wow, that is a lot of hail there. Yikes. You know, when I did my brisket on the weekend, oh my God, we had these beautiful tray buns from Kuiper's Family Bakery. I know, I'm always ranting and raving about their delicious hot dog and hamburger buns, but I'll tell you, the tray buns, when you're doing pulled pork or a beautiful beef brisket to make some sandwiches after as you're having a nice 5-star, oh my God, it was such a beautiful thing. You need to have the right accompaniment with your barbecue, your smoker. You got to have the right breads, and that's why Kuiper's Family Bakery is Brandon's Bakery. From garlic toast to buns, everything from hamburger and hot dog buns to cheese buns, pizza rolls, sausage rolls, and more. Visit Kuiper's Family Bakery this summer for all your baked treat needs. 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, beside Tasties. Now, we've only got about a week and a half left of the Helping Hands Soup Kitchen 50/50 draw. Epla office proudly supporting this and really driving this thing. It is about the $4,000 mark, and it only goes until the end of July. Hoping to raise some funds to put a new roof on our soup kitchen, and if you could help, that would be great. Helping Hands of Brandon is the name of the organization, and it's quite easy to find if you're on Facebook. And so is Epla office if you're looking for a lawyer for your real estate transactions, corporate law, or planning a will or an estate. See Ep Law Office at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC. And at Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon, the perfect place to get something comfortable for your living room, rec room, or your cottage. Comfortably Canadian since 1909. They've got the summer comfort sale on right now, which is an opportunity to save some big dollars on select sofas, like 50% off select clearance sofas and 50% off select clearance mattresses. It's a limited time sale, and again, other than the taxes and fees, don't pay anything until 2027 with 0% interest and no monthly payments, plus free local delivery. For all the details, including the latest flyer, you've got to see the flyer. It's online. Very easy to pull up at leons.ca. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Those pinwheels had herb and garlic cream cheese, Cajun chicken, red pepper cheese, and sweet chili sauce. Ooh-wee, doesn't that sound delicious? Sounds spicy. Molly says, GT talked to my mom 5 hours? Wow. That is awesome. BF got antibiotics and going on, and house is clean. Oh, my gosh. You're kicking butt taking names. You're kicking butt taking names. Getting things cleaned up. Holy man. Accomplishing things. You got, Tracy has this summer list she's checking off. When she's not looking, I just check things off for her. She's like, I'm accomplishing so much. Hey, wait a second. What's going on here? KDD's GT. Went to my first Bomber game in 20 years on Friday, and then went to the lake on Saturday. Neighbor took me out for a boat ride. I'm sorry that they didn't win. I watched the Bomber game too, at least the first half. I hate to admit I shut off the second half. I was so excited. Had my pizza all ready to go, my beer in hand, and I'm watching the game, and it's like, ooh, this is stinky. This is kind of stinky. But I hope it was fun. It looked like a nice night to be outside at Bomber Stadium. So that's great. You go for the food anyway. Zumba Bernice's GT enjoyed the garden tours with friends on Saturday. That sounds like fun. That's fantastic. Hey, it was Marcy's birthday on the weekend. Sunseeker Marcy with her grandbabies. They were at the State Fair enjoying the parade. Enjoying the parade. This is them getting ready for the... Oh, there's Greg in the back. He's photobombing. Greg is in the back. There she is with the grandbabies. Getting ready for the North Dakota State Fair parade. And I'll tell you, the haul these kids got, it's crazy. So Marcy posts, I wonder if Border Security is expecting this when they ask if we have any food to declare. Are you ready? So they went to the parade and they hand out copious amounts of candy, toys, drinks. Look at this. Look at what's on your screen. This is 3 kids at the State Fair parade. Hats, frisbees, discs, beach balls, umbrellas. Insane. Do we even hand out, do we do that anymore? Is there any candy? I really dislike when there was the years where they're like, I don't think we should hand out candy at parades anymore. Who came up with that idea? Seriously. Who needs Halloween when you can go to a parade and come back with this kind of stuff? Holy man, that's what you should do. Put this in a garbage bag. Label it, do not open till October the 20th. Open it up again, and then trick or treat. Halloween costs you nothing. It was all free. Holy crap. That is how you do a parade. That is how you do. You're going to have some sugar-filled kitties after a haul like that, I'll tell you right now. Ryan says, and you didn't let me come and try this brisket? I did. I called you. You weren't answering your phone. Probably had me on ignore. What's going on? Jody, good morning over on Facebook. Angela, good morning to you too. Good morning, good morning. Good to see you. Hope you have a nice week. Heather was over at the Jelly Roll concert and shared these pictures with us. And this was Jelly Roll on Saturday night. He is looking slim and trim. Look at that. Oh, man. Put on a tremendous show. Sold out concert. Now, when he's skinny, are we going to keep calling him Jelly Roll or Jelly Light or Jelly Sugar-Free? Sugarless jelly? Oh, I better not have that. I'll get in some trouble. So we'll just put that on mute. But he's doing some dancing, some jigging. Why are you wearing all that black, though, man? That's got to be hot. Whew. What the heck? Yeah, I mean, it's summertime. He needs to dress like Fluffy, the comedian. Get the Hawaiian shirts going on. He's doing a great job there. Diet jelly roll, skinny jelly roll, mini jelly roll, maybe. Good for him. That's fantastic. He has really been working hard. He's been jogging and watching his diet and exercising, and good on him. That's fantastic. Okay, well, thank you for your good things, you guys. We are going to get right into it. Let's get right into the show. We've got some of the more exciting foods at the North Dakota State Fair, some of which we saw at our fair earlier this year. Others will be new, but what we do have is some information from Tracy, who was at the State Fair and shared some prices with us. We had Pebbles do that at our fair. She sent us a bunch of pictures to tell us about the prices on the Midway for things like corn dogs and those beef sundaes and all that stuff. And so we'll check and see what Tracy has given us stateside to see what the food costs are at this year's State Fair and what kind of good stuff they're going to be eating. Also, air quality and what Crumble Cookies is introducing dirty sodas. Now, dirty sodas are nothing new. We're going to check out the price of these things, though. You can kind of make these at home on your own, and when you see the price, you might be thankful we don't have a crumble cookie in our area. But anyway, we'll take a look at that. And a whole lot more on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life as we get a sleepy Monday in July going. We're going to Cozumel, Mexico this morning. Time for the beach break. Monday, feeling fine. Sun is up, sky so blue. Let's tackle this, me and you. Good morning, good morning. Sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning, good morning. We got fitness, yeah, we're running. New week, new chance. Move your feet, start the dance. Move it. Feel the beat, feel the light. Together we can reach new heights. Good morning, good morning. Sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning, good morning. We got fitness, yeah, we're running. Oh, the day's just begun. Let's have some fun. Chase the sun. Oh yeah, oh yeah. With every step, rise above. Life's a game, let's show our love. Good morning, good morning. Sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning, good morning. We got fitness, yeah, we're running. Oh yeah, oh, the day's just begun. Let's have some fun. Chase the sun. Oh yeah, oh yeah. With every step, rise above. Life's a game. Let's show our love. Good morning. Good morning. It is going to be a bit of a soggy start to the week. We've got some rain showers and some cloud, but we'll end the week with beach weather. It was kind of a mixed bag. Saturday was pretty nice. Friday was okay too. Sunday was rainy and soggy, but we can't complain about the moisture. It's going to help with our dryness and forest fire situation. So we'll take the moisture today and tomorrow, and then Wednesday it's supposed to break up, and then Thursday we're going to get into some really nice stuff for the weekend, okay? Good morning, good morning. 27 for the high today, a little cool, and 21 tomorrow, but 25 on Thursday and then 29 on Friday. So more summer-like weather is coming up, all right? Okay. So Crumble Cookie Canada has introduced dirty sodas to their menu. Now, I believe we have one in Winnipeg. That is probably the closest one. The reason I talk about this is because I'm really curious about the flavors of them and the price that is associated with them, too. This is in Canada, so this is Canadian dollars, but still $7 for a Dr. Pepper with a little bit of coconut and lime in it. $7. Oh, yes, I know why they call it a dirty soda, all right. Holy moly. Sunshine Sipper, Sprite, Mango, Strawberry Puree, Coconut Cream, and Fresh Lemon Wedge. $7.74 plus your 13% tax. So $7.74 times 0.13 plus $7.74. You're looking at $9 for a soda. Holy shit. I don't know. I'm in a time capsule. I don't know. I just refuse. It's just $9 for a soda? Really? For one soda? The fact that I'm paying $9 for a 12-pack, I'm crying as I leave the store. I'm like, God, that's why they call it dirty soda, you dirty soda companies. Butter Me Up, Barks Root Beer, plus butterscotch, vanilla, and heavy cream. You know what that is? The Butter Me Up? That's butter beer. They've ripped off butter beer from Universal, where they have, who was the Wizard Kid? The Wizard Kid. You know what I'm talking about? The Wizard Kid. Harry Potter, that's what it is. It's from Harry Potter. $7, Molly says. Although that's Canadian, that would be $5 for you. Slightly cheaper. The Glow Up is soda water, strawberry puree, sugar-free vanilla, sugar-free coconut, and coconut cream. $7 plus tax, closer to $8. Wow. So anyway, some delicious flavors there. Not that that's anything new. Dirty sodas are not new. The fact that you're going to be able to get a dirty soda to this extent at Crumble Cookie in Canada is kind of cool if you've got an extra $10 floating around and want to get something. To me, it's a cocktail without the liquor. That's what they're doing. They're taking your regular soda and they're jazzing it up, right? Isn't that what a dirty soda is? I mean, essentially, a cocktail has like 5, 6, 7 ingredients in it, topped off with booze, and then you enjoy it. Whereas dirty sodas are a cocktail without the liquor, which, hey, for what it's worth, they're becoming increasingly popular. More and more young people are saying, you know what, forget the booze. I'm just going to pick up a cocktail. And I guess if you're going to compare it to a cocktail, I haven't bought a drink in a bar. I can't remember the last time. I think it's been 6 months. And even then, I had it with a meal. So I can't remember what it cost to have and that's not really a bar. It's more of a lounge experience. But I bet you it's at least $5 or $6 for a drink now in the bar. So anyway, could be a nice little change for folks to get a dirty soda over there. Harry Potter and butterbeer is pretty amazing. That combination would be pretty cool to check out, I'll tell you. Air quality for today, not anything nefarious for us, but this is a map to take a look at because if you're headed towards Winnipeg, This has been the air quality map in this region for the last week and a half. We have been so lucky on the western side of the province to have decent air, but on the east side, it just sucks. Everyone, it smells like they're camping the whole time. There's an air quality warning that has been issued from Environment Canada that includes the eastern part of Manitoba and, of course, the north where all the fires are. Molly says, when I go to my friend's bar, a drink is $9. Oh, my, I'm out of the loop. I can't. $9 for one drink? Get out. Get out. $9 for one drink. Oh, my God. I'm so glad that I don't go to the bar anymore. I'm too old to go to the bar. Whoa. Remember those days you'd have 6 or 7 or 8? I mean, you'd need to... God, I'm already down to one kidney. Guess I'll donate another one, and then we'll go to the bar for the weekend. Wow. It's a THC drink without alcohol, so it has other effects in it for $9. I understand. The price still might be a little high for me. There'll be a lot of green required. Oh, I'll stop. Quentin says, who would have thought that we'd be thankful to breathe in air? Yes. Yes, clean air. 2025. Woo! Clean air for you. Clean. Now, snow to the south. We got a desert to the east. We got bad air quality. But where we are, woo! Clean air for you. Clean air for me. Little John Travolta for you. Little John Travolta for me. Yes, Johnny is in Winnipeg. These pictures from chrisd.ca. This is him on the set of his new movie in Winnipeg. He's filming just down the road from us, and it's a 60s JFK conspiracy type of film, I am told. There he is, set in the 60s. John Travolta staying alive in Winnipeg. And it's funny because there was a CTV News ran a story about him being in a Winnipeg restaurant, and they interviewed the waiter after and said, wow, what was that like? And he said, what was what like? Well, your customer that you just served, do you know who your customer was that you had just sitting in your chair eating in your restaurant? That's John Travolta. This guy's like 30, and he's like, sorry, who? What? John Travolta. You know, the Staying Alive guy, the Grease guy, what's something newer? Pulp Fiction, the Pulp Fiction guy. No, I was 5 when Pulp Fiction came on. Oh. Reminds me of the time that long ago, Bryan Adams came to Manitoba. I'll never forget when we were saying, Bryan Adams is, oh my God, he's on tour. We had a staff member, again, in her late 20s, early 30s, going, ooh, what does he sing? Is he new? And I'm like, oh my God. Oh, these kids, they don't know. So, John Travolta could come walking in your store and you wouldn't even know. I would probably know. I guess not everybody knows that he's in town. But anyway, he's still looking pretty similar. Quentin says they're looking for vehicles from the 60s. That would make sense since it's a Kennedy-era movie being filmed. Makes total sense. However, they're not looking for people in their 60s. They're looking for cars in their 60s. We have a copious amount of people in our... I think Manitoba means, in another language, those wise ones in their 60s. I think that's what Manitoba means if you translate it. Cindy says, my friend's son is up fighting fires in Lac du Bonnet. His camp got evacuated. That fire is still not under control. Terrible stuff up there, hey? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I really don't. There's so much bush up there. If you've ever been up there to see, it's just bush, solid bush. Lots of bush. When it's dry, you get some lightning. I'm surprised this hasn't happened sooner, really. And we've got about 12,000 evacuated this time. Round one, I believe, was 17,000 evacuated, and it's 12,000 now. But Cindy's right. We are so lucky here. We are lucky to not have the fires, and we are lucky to have the good air quality, too. I mean, we're very, very lucky. Just the way the winds are blowing. And I'm glad we didn't get that hail that Fargo got. That is insane. It looked like snow. This scares the hell out of me. That is nasty, nasty weather, man. There was another one. Mike had another picture of, the flash flooding in Bismarck. Yeah, the whole city is underwater. So Fargo gets snow that is like, or hail that's like snow, and Bismarck they have just got, the whole city was underwater, just massive amounts of rain. Oh, here we go. Massive amounts of rain. And I mean, those weather systems could easily slide north. We are very lucky that they didn't slide north. We've seen this before in Brandon, where you have flooding like this and cars stall, and oh my God. So on one side of the state, it's hailing so bad it's like snow. And then Bismarck got the rain. Thankfully, it didn't reach up to the state fair folks, although they did get some rain, I hear. Hey, there's Greg. Good morning, Greg. Showed the picture of the Hall of Kids got earlier on the show. That's impressive, man. I'll come over and help eat the candy later. And play some beach balls and other games. It's like, man. Quentin says he's got friends gearing up for Sturgis. Sturgis is pretty amazing. You don't even have to go to Sturgis to see the bikes. Holy man. North Dakota, Minnesota, Montana, all the surrounding states, all the bikers from around America are coming to South Dakota, and they travel in packs, big groups. And it's interesting to be anywhere down there at this time of year, because they are all making the pilgrimage, all going to Sturgis, South Dakota. Here we come. It is going to be another amazing week of fun at Sturgis, no doubt. MJ's over to say hello. Hello, MJ. Hope you had a nice weekend. Superman still tops at the box office. It took him $57 million on the weekend. Sunseekers have seen it, said it is phenomenal. It's well worth the watch. And actually, at $57 million, it is double what the number 2 movie took in this past weekend, which is Jurassic World Rebirth. Followed by I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's the new Jennifer Love Hewitt movie. Then Smurfs, which opened on Friday, came in at number 4. Followed by F1 the movie at $9.6 million. What a spread. $9 million for the movie at number 5 and almost $60 million for Superman. But there is no original ideas in any of these movies with the exception of F1, which is, fast cars, which proves to be popular in Hollywood, a la Fast and Furious. Smurfs, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Jurassic Park movie, and Superman movie. But people are liking it. MJ says, went to Smurfs yesterday, and so good, worth seeing. Good morning, Derek. Is it worth seeing? Is Smurfs any good? Superman apparently is quite good. Superman is worth the watch. MJ says it was a good one. Smurfs was good. I want to see the Smurfs movie. It is cartoon, though, hey? Smurfs, the Smurfs movie. It's not like one of these... it's not one of these AI-generated live-action style... Okay. So it's pretty close to what the original was then. Oh yeah, there's Gargamel. The Smurfs. Yeah, that is a certain demographic. They're going to watch that one. It's definitely not for the entire family, more for the little kids. But hey, there is some live stuff in it, though, MJ says. Okay. MJ says, we're also excited for the Gabby's Dollhouse movie that is coming out in September. I am excited for Friday. Adam Sandler is back. Happy Gilmore 2. It's on Netflix. The hockey sticks are ready. The golf clubs are ready. It's going to be awesome. That's the one I'm looking forward to. I'll be parked in front of my TV. I love it. Adam Sandler signed a deal with Netflix years ago now to create content exclusively for their platform, and he's done a pretty good job. Carrie says the key to watching the Smurfs is drink alcohol. You can play good drinking games while watching the Smurfs. Well, and I want to know, okay, so I'm asking AI, what's a good Smurfs drinking game? Take a sip when someone says Smurf is a verb. Let's Smurf this. Oh, God, you get hammered. Take a sip when Papa Smurf gives wise advice. When Smurfette flips her hair. When Gargamel yells or trips. Or when Azrael growls or hisses. MJ says, my kids had no alcohol. No, but it could make it fun for you. It could make it fun for you. Take 2 sips when a Smurf uses a gadget or invention. When Brainy Smurf gets ignored or kicked out. When Jokey Smurf's gift explodes. Smurf turns a different color. And take 2 sips when Gargamel's plan fails again. And take 3 sips. 3. When a new Smurf appears, there's a magical number. The word magic is even used. Or a spell goes wrong. So, most of your drinking, I think, is going to come when Smurf is being used as a verb. Let's go Smurf that. Go Smurf it. What the Smurf? You've got to be Smurfing kidding me. That's what we should... Wouldn't the world be a much better place if we were using profanities replaced with Smurf? For Smurf's sakes! I've had just about enough of that couple at the Coldplay concert. What a couple of Smurfs they are. Why don't they just go and Smurf off? Anyhow, I've made my brother come with us. He enjoyed the movie too. Well, everybody needs a good sleep. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, what? Smurfette? What is going on? What is happening here? So there's your Smurf drinking game. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon is Westman's #1 EV dealership. If you're looking for a new car and you're considering an EV, then you're best to start your little journey where everyone's getting their EVs now. They are the #1 EV brand in Canada, General Motors is, and Westman's #1 EV dealership is, of course, our friends at Murray GM. They're highly trained staff, both with regards to repairing and warranty work, with regards to all the information you need for tax incentives, special finance rates, helping to make it fit your budget. They are the best. So it's where your journey will stop and likely end. Murray GM in Brandon, Westman's #1 EV dealership at 1500 Richmond Avenue. At Headley's Health Hut, coming up all week from Friday, coming up this Friday, because it's the last Friday of the month, is Customer Appreciation Day at Headley's Health Hut. That means you're going to have all kinds of deals available. There's going to be all kinds of samples happening. The last Friday of the month is always special at Headley's Health Hut. Westman's number one choice for vitamins, supplements, herbs, and more. 20% off Health First supplements, 10% off beauty products, essential oils, diffusers. There's draws that happen throughout the day, and again, all kinds of free samples. That's coming up on Friday. Customer Appreciation Day at Headley's Health Hut, 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And at the Elkhorn Resort and Clarso Nordic Spa, that special fundraising breakfast is getting closer and closer. I want to make sure that you've got that firmly put onto your calendar. The fundraising breakfast happening in support of the Make-A-Wish Foundation on July the 28th. That is 1 week from today, okay? 1 week from today, Make-A-Wish Canada breakfast fundraiser at the Elkhorn. They're going to have a magician, the magic of Evan Morgan. 25 years of performance magic. The kids will love this, and of course, all the great treats you can put on your pancakes, too, for just $15. And it's a great fundraiser. Proceeds going to Make-A-Wish Canada at the Elkhorn Resort Clarso Nordic Spa, chocked full of amazing activities all summer long. elkhornresort.mb.ca. Of course, home of the world-famous rib nights on Wednesdays. $20 rack of ribs. Best deal on ribs you're going to find in Western Manitoba, and that is why they're being crushed. Absolutely crushed with people taking this in, and we invite you to do the same at the Elkhorn Resort Clarso Nordic Spa. It's National Junk Food Day. National Junk Food Day. It is a day to simply come clean and say, I love junk food. It's okay. I know you're not supposed to have it. That's why it's junk. It usually has very little nutritional value, usually high in fat, usually high in sodium, or there's high sugar content. Today, we say it's all guilt-free. We're going to show some love for the junk food. The junk food, it is that crutch that we can lean on for instant joy in a bag, instant joy at the end of a spoon, if it's a big dollop of ice cream. Mary says, best junk food is popcorn with lots of butter, and then she mixes in Hershey's milk chocolate bars. Sounds like a bit of a mess to me. What is the junk food you know it's bad for you, but you love it anyway? You just love it. Nick says damn near every junk food in the world is a favorite to him. Pat likes licorice, gummy candies, Twizzlers, and nibs. And so does your dentist. Your dentist loves these things and loves when you eat them too. Yay, dentists. Janine likes nacho or zesty cheese Doritos. Cindy says chips get me every time. I think if the world got rid of chips, if the world got rid of chips, I would have to go with the chips. I will see you all later. Farewell. Potato chips and I are running away. And I'm not a huge potato guy. I'm not big on baked potato. French fries are okay. But I get it. Potato chips kind of just they do it. I mean, especially ketchup and chips and dip. Oh my God. Chips and dip. You know, you like pierogies and sour cream. They're good. But when you fry a potato in oil and then just scoop it into the dip, and I'm not talking about dipping because I'm not much of a dipper. That's a polite way to dip your chips in the dip. I'm a scooper. I'm a dad. What the hell? Tyler, why do you got to do that every time we have this kind of dipper? Because that's what happens. I am 52 years old, and for the last 30 years, I have had members of my family explain to me what it is to dip a chip in dip. I know how to dip. That's for babies. I don't want a little bit of dip on my chip. I want to take a bite, and I want that cool, creamy goodness all over my mouth with that ripple. Oh, yeah, chips and dip. Chips and Zumba Bernice is another one with chips. So we should just talk about our love for chips. Chips of all kinds of variety and why chips and dip are so amazing. Chips and dip. Tracy, too. I like salty chips and the McDonald's French fries, which also have a tremendous amount of salt. And Tracy shared this, too, for Junk Food Day. The big Cheerios are way better than the small ones that you get in the box, and you don't even need milk. Oh, yeah. Some cherry donuts on Junk Food Day. It's Junk Food Day. What's your favorite junk food? Don't be shy. We have too many sun seekers eating healthy, working out. Come on, it's Junk Food Day. Come on. Don't be that way. Zumba Bernice has got it right. I make my own bowl of dips so that I can double dip. Now, that's where I have a bit of a problem. I don't even like to double dip on my own dip. I'm a bit of a germaphobe that way. Now, my dipping sin is I'm a scooper. And Zumba Bernice's dipping sin is she's a double dipper, meaning you're taking a bite and then putting it back into the bowl. Zumba Bernice, I don't know what to say. I really don't. It's such an awful offense. Snacking offense. Cindy is a sour cream and onion chips. You know what is really good is if you're making a homemade dip is some sour cream and onion soup mix. God, that's a classic. Oh, man, that is a classic. Make sure you're not going to any place where you need to speak to anybody in the next 48 hours. But it's so good. It's, those that like their garlic know what I'm talking about. As soon as you have a little bit of that, you're kind of out of commission for a little while. You'll go to the grocery store or the bank or whatever, and they'll be backing up a little bit on you. Hey, it was Junk Food Day. It's Junk Food Day. Happy Junk Food Day. Happy Junk Food Day. What are the top 5 selling junk food items in Canada? I bet you it's chips. I bet you chips is at number 1. The top 5 selling junk food items in Canada are all chips. No. Ruffles all dressed in ketchup chips at number 5. Doritos nacho cheese at number 4. Not the chips, but the cheese. Breyer's ice cream products comes in at number 3. The Cadbury Dairy Milk Bar comes in at 2. And at number 1, it is Lay's potato chips, classic salt and vinegar, barbecue, and of course, ketchup. Yeah, Lay's ketchup chips and all-dressed hickory stick chips are also very popular up here. Hickory sticks are pretty awesome. Yeah. Lay's sucks, says MJ. I really am into generic brands. I find that they put way more of the flavoring on the generic brands. Like Co-op Gold chips are awesome. And any other store generic brands, I'm just not into the brands anymore. I don't know. I guess it's a sign of the times. I don't know, but I think we should just all celebrate with a whole bunch of junk food. We've got to move over to Twitch for hour 2, guys. Hey, the hour's over already. We've got a split. Season finale is coming up next Thursday. A week from Thursday, we'll be back on August the 11th. And we are over on the Twitch platform for hour 2 of the show, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. You can also watch, lurk, and listen at tylerglenshow.com. Thank you, X. You guys have a good one. Okay, thank you. Also want to say thanks to our friends at YouTube who popped by for a quick hello. Thanks so much. Have a great day. And our Facebook friends as well. Have a great day, Facebook friends. We're moving over.